The pressure in startups is ferocious. And the
Yeah.
biggest thing about it is, are you going to make it or not? That's the pressure, because you have your own house to consider. Are you making money, etc.? You would have poured a huge amount of money. If I'd stayed in banking, you would have made more money than doing this in terms of salaries, for sure. So there is an economic factor there. But all your team to worry about. They put in a huge amount of effort. All of our team have ESOPs, so they all want to see it succeed. There's, of course, your investors who have put a huge amount of faith and money in you. And so that's the pressure. The initial pressure by some distance is, are you going to make it or not? And that is particularly acute. If it goes poorly, it sinks marriages, it sinks relationships. I've seen it happen with other people. So I think if you're going into it, you've got to be very careful about, okay, you really assess the risks of this, both from a time and a money kind of point of view, and a mental health point of view. Do you have the capacity to manage this whilst managing other aspects? There's a lot of founders who are still single for that reason, I think. The second aspect is the kind of day-to-day building. The second and third aspects of trying to build something from scratch in a tough market, trying to be disruptive. That can be very challenging and very frustrating, but it's completely outweighed by the pressure of success failure.
Yeah. Can you share a bit more on, is there anything specific that you do beyond the business, which allows you to do well in the business?
No, I'm not big into probably, there's some CEOs out there that are huge kind of leaders in kind of mental health and how they praise that kind of stuff. My routine right now is pretty set. Every morning I hit the gym. I like being active. I think that's very important to do some kind of activity per day that is not work related, whether it's sport, arts, fitness, whatever, but there needs to be something in that you do elsewhere. So I do that every day. That is my kind of meditation, etc. I think it's like most of us have got the subscription to Calm or Headspace. Number of times I used it, it's probably on single digits, and it is something down the line. I think, again, once you've got more money, money solves a lot of problems. It really does. Because you can bring in experts and advisors, you can go and get a PA or a chief of staff or a good mentor to go, look, how can I structure this? You can carve out more time yourself to make sure you're an optimum solution. You see a lot more of that in Second Valley. I think there are things you can possibly do down the line, but no matter how busy and hard it is, you've got to carve out every day some time doing something else, dealing away from your phone.
Yeah.